How would you react if you took a woman out on a date, she said she wasn't hungry, and then she ordered 6 meals? Boy, I'd be hot. I got a banger from Alpha Central. Let's get straight into it.
So yeah, I'm on a date, right? And I ordered 6 different meals, and this man do not want to pay for my food. I don't know why.
Tell me more. Why does he want you to pay for the bill?
And I really didn't have the appetite for anything. He forced me to come to.
You didn't have the appetite for anything, and then you ordered 6 meals.
Stupid.
Bro, make it make sense.
Restaurant. So now I'm here. I ordered 6 different dishes.
Come again, please tell us what you ordered while on this date.
And I got jerk chicken. This one meal. I started eating out the roster pasta.
This is ridiculous. Who orders 6 different things from the menu?
And I got me some oxtails too, but I also want a meal fried snapper. And this like the pineapple bowl.
Excuse me, ma'am, if you want him to pay for 6 different dishes, how about you eat all 6 of them right in front of him so he can prove that you're not trying to feed your whole family?
And that's his drink. That's my drink. I ain't really like that drink. And he got the 2 liquors. But y'all.
Ma'am, you're not going.
Baby girl, you trying to feed all your kids. Let's keep it a buck. That or take it all home to feed your family.
On a date. Sound like you trying to grocery shop.
I can eat. Oh, I forgot to show y'all. I had got some fried green tomatoes and.
So you turned a restaurant date into a buffet date?
For real.
Wow, all you can eat, huh?
He's my little lady, you really can't eat. And I'm just like, you invited me out.
See, it's women like you that
You invited me out. The entitlement, bro.
make it hard for the women who really enjoy going on quality dates with quality men. Because fellas see videos like this, and they be like, wait a minute, I hope this is an isolated situation. I hope y'all all ain't like this. I know you're not. Most dudes don't know that.
He asks you want to.
That's insanity, bro. That many to-go orders on a date.
The individual featured in this.
Because, I mean, let's just be honest. Those are to-go orders. You're not really going to be eating all that.
It's my property, so it don't matter. It don't matter.
We're not on your property.
It don't matter. You on my property. This
This is not your property, dummy.
my
Keep on.
Just know this my
Mama, don't do nothing. They finna pay for all this.
We ain't paying for Bye! 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 Bye!
It's in the road. It's in the road. Bro, she's cooked.
Get out of here. Bye. Bye. We ain't paying for
No, I would immediately call the police and just wait for them.
Get out! You can't because you ugly.
Soon enough, they'll be in court.
Oh my god, this one went straight crazy, bro. Are you kidding me? This is wild.
Guys, I'm gonna ask my final question then.
Okay.
Okay, is it a yes for you for her?
I'll say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's okay,
Why
because
is
I
it a
was going to
no?
say no, too.
Ooh.
Not the cap.
Okay, why is it a no?
Because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. I like it, but it's too much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
So that-
There's too much attitude, the city girl lifestyle.
Too much.
she a little attitude, you know, but it's too much.
Attitude.
Take it.
And why were you gonna say no?
He's a cool guy. I like that he's ambitious, although
She wasn't gonna say no. Now she's gonna try to nitpick something, and it's not gonna make any sense.
Stupid.
I'm not sure about the fit. You know, the pants look a little wrinkly, you know. It is dressed to
Those pants look fine.
impress. You know, my mama would have told me to iron my pants.
I feel it. Okay. That's cool. I like your dress, though.
Thank you. Yeah, I think you're cool.
All right, I'll have you head back over there.
She got ate up. That's the best thing you can do to diffuse somebody trying to hate on you. Just be like, man, I think you're great, though. You're just really awesome, man. What's his name? Shane Gillis did that to Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee, I'm pretty sure you guys know about them, but Bobby Lee was trying to like talk smack about Shane Gillis on their show, and then they call Shane, and then they're like, hey, Bobby's talking trash about you, and Shane's like, Bobby, I think you're great, man. I think your stand-up's incredible. I can't wait till your next special, but like shower them with compliments, and it completely deflates them and makes them look like an idiot.
Okay, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on.
With the way.
Bro, she got cooked. When he doesn't answer the phone and now he's not answering the door. Oh my God. She digging stuff out the trash? Oh my God. What is going on?
Stupid.
Lord have mercy. You gotta watch who you stick your pee-pee in, bro. These women be crazy.
I have a girlfriend, I told you.
Your girlfriend can fight?
She don't really fight, like she's kind of shy.
Okay, so then I'm not worried about what you got.
You excited to go on the cruise ship?
You don't want to dance with me?
I got a girlfriend, you trying to get me in trouble.
Okay, so let me just lay it down for you. I'm trying to get today. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
What are your plans now that you're out of jail? What are your plans going forward?
I already told you to make some money.
Aside from getting anything else you want to do?
No.
Train's coming in a minute. I'm gonna catch y'all when we get on this ferry.
What's your favorite thing to do with your girlfriend? Maybe we can try it.
I'm on our way to the ferry right now. What you doing? I kind of want my own space right now.
A little hot.
To go on this ferry, you know what I'm saying? It's my first time on a cruise ship, so I'm kind of excited. I've never been on a cruise ship before.
That's weird. I bet it
Bro, but watching that show, Life After Lockup, Love After Lockup, these women that be coming out of jail be crazy.
Please help me understand this. My lights got turned off, so I called my baby's father and asked him if he could get my lights turned on.
Stupid.
For me. He said no, because I have a husband and that's his responsibility. How is that his responsibility to pay my lights to get turned back on after they get turned off? That you have kids that stay here.
The level of stupidity, bro. How is it your husband's responsibility? He's the one that stepped up to be the stepfather to these kids, even if they aren't his. It's his responsibility and your responsibility to be adults to keep your lights on, especially if you have kids.
You don't care about your kids? I understand that I have a husband, granted, don't beat me up over it, but we fell on hard times. So as my baby's father, I feel like you're supposed to pick up the slack. So you rather for your kids...
Dude, the entitlement is absolutely wild. I feel like as the baby father, you're supposed to pick up the slack. Bro, imagine. This is crazy to me. This is so wild.
The moment a man opens his mouth and he says, I'm not a trick and I'm not a simp, is the moment I know I don't like that man anymore. Even if I...
Wow. Okay.
Even if I thought I liked him a little bit and he starts saying, I'm not a trick, I'm not a simp, I don't like you anymore. Because why? Can you learn? I'm just like, what's wrong with being a trick and what's wrong with being a simp?
Everything's wrong with being a trick. Everything's wrong with being a simp. Like I say, dude, if you lead with money, she leaves with money. Shibata should have bought a Honda. Put it on a freaking t-shirt.
Oh, you show love and you have money and you like to spend it because it comes back to you? When is that a bad thing? I'm a trick.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Just women so open, just admitting that they're runners and that they just want money. Like, ladies, come on. We got to be better than that.
So it's okay for black women to say, oh, I don't want to date black men anymore. Anytime a black man opens his mouth and say, oh, I'm tired of black women, I'm sick of y'all, woo. Now we got a problem. I've been seeing a lot more lately, like people saying I'm tired of dating black men, which is like, okay, but it's very double standard to call black men out and say that they're colorist and all this and all that for saying that they do sick of dealing with black women, but black women can say the same thing and they're like, oh yeah, you right, queen, you know, you ain't wrong.
Maybe we should just take...
Well, it's like I always say, man, women change their environment to fit their mindset, whereas men change their mindset to fit their environment. And I'm married to a mixed woman. Cass is mixed. She's 40% black. So I think some of you guys asked the other day, but yeah, Cass is mixed. You know, I'm happily married to a black woman.
Go by choice?
Yes.
Describe the ideal man to you that you feel like would make your life worth dating.
Just a nice guy. I like nice guys.
Yeah, and...
Stop the cap.
Like a nice man, a kind man, someone who is intellectually mature.
Has his finances together, things like that. A respectable man.
A respectable man, absolutely. Financially, I like to work. I don't mind working. I don't need a man who's gonna like shower me with money.
So you'll take a man who makes $20,000. So you'll take a man who makes $20,000 a year then.
That's not what I said.
Okay, ma'am, that's what I'm saying. The reason I did that is because you didn't have to reiterate. All I said was a man who has his finances together. I didn't say anything about showering you with anything, ma'am.
See, this is called moving the goalpost where you make like a blanket statement. You want a man with his finances in order. Yes. Well, I don't want a man that's just going to shower me with gifts. Moving the goalpost. Nobody said anything like that. They always move that goalpost, and that's why it makes these, these conversations and these arguments invalid, because like you're going to a clear extreme where you don't really need to.
You're asking me a question and you're not giving me a chance to answer. Financially, he does not have to shower me with money, but I want to make sure that we both can take care of ourselves. That's it.
And if you encountered a man like that, would you be appreciative of it?
Absolutely.
And he would stand a chance with you?
Not the cap.
Absolutely.
So, ma'am, you're not single by choice. It's simply that the man who you're interested in isn't interested in you, ma'am.
Facts. That's why men control access to relationships and women control access to sex. And it's mainly because navigating the dating scene can be absolutely brutal, but so can dealing with the aftermath of an accident. Have you ever been involved in a personal injury case? Over the years as an image consultant, I've worked with many clients recovering from workplace accidents, car accidents, and more. And I was actually shocked to learn how often people lose their personal injury cases. That's why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you end up working with them, they're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida of $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. If you've been injured in an accident, don't wait. You can go visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, to start your free claim today. Y'all know what time it is. Look at the little man in his little bow tie. Such a good little boy. Can we get some freeze in the chat? Loki. Free. Good boy. Good boy. That is a good boy. Man, oh man. Goodness gracious. Such a good boy, though. Eat it all. Make sure you chew it first, okay? Chew it first and then swallow it. Don't get all crazy, alright? He loves the chicken jerk, though. He absolutely loves it.
This what we doing? You over here? This what we doing now? You over here cheating on me? You over here laying out with people, kissing on people and stuff? This what we doing? Hello? This what we doing? Yes, we are.
It's you, man. Hold on. Camera. Get what's going on, man? Get all this out my face, first of all. Get the goddamn.
You over here cheating on me? This what we doing? You cheating on me?
Who is you, bro?
I thought I was your everything. You cheating on me?
I blocked you 3 months ago. What is you talking about?
I blocked you 3 months ago?
Oh my God. They're not even in a relationship. This is why doing loyalty tests can be so difficult. This girl literally manipulated me into setting up this whole elaborate plan to do a loyalty test on a man that she's not even in a relationship with.
Am I blocked or are you just running from me?
Yeah. I'm running. Yup.
Can I explain what's going on? Stupid. My name is Jay from Soulless Cheaters. I basically run a cheating show. This girl reached out to me to place you to a loyalty test to see if you're truly loyal to her, and you.
Bro, I'm not in a relationship with this.
Yes, we are. We're together until I say we're not.
We're together until I say we're not.
Stupid.
That's a new one. That's a new one. I'm gonna tell the loan company of where I've got my mortgage. Hey, you guys don't owe. I don't owe you any money until I say that I owe you money. How about that? Huh? Does that work?
You know what? Y'all done here. I got what I needed. Bye.
She is crazy.
I got what I needed. Bye. He's not even with you, girl. What's even going on? Oh my God. He's not even in a relationship with her, saying that he's cheating. Y'all not even dating, dude. Invited those girls over to hang out and they started taking off their clothes.
Goodbye. Have a great night. Goodbye.
How hard is it to keep your clothes?
Bro, I've had to kick people out of a party before. It's not fun, but if I had to do it, did it in college.
I want to talk about this girl who addresses men doing something for her. Let me start this off with she's 26 with 7 kids. So let me
Lord have mercy.
hear. Let's y'all hear.
Have to do anything. I didn't ask nobody to take care of my kids. I asked for y'all to, when y'all come in my DM, to be ready to provide a little something for me. All I said was I needed my nails done and I need a new oil change. Y'all can't do that. Men are supposed to be providers, right? And women are supposed to be the nurturers. Why y'all don't want to provide?
Because you're nurturing
My 7 kids are good, though. Let's go ahead and get that straight. My 7 kids are good.
Stop the cap.
I get like $2,100 in food stamps, and my kids get Medicaid insurance. I'm not asking y'all to take care of my kids, and 4 of them have daddies. So let's not.
Actually, all 7 of your children have fathers. It's just whether or not if they're actually present.
What happened to the other 3? God damn.
Okay.
4 of them got daddies. She proud of that.
All right,
She
but
said that shit
listen.
with a smile.
Listen, the only thing, that's a lot. I just want to know, when did she have these kids? Because 26 was 7 kids.
Yeah, that means at 19, you having them back to back to back to back to back. She pulled that 7, Pete. Poor baby.
Maybe some twins.
Sound like she from down south. You know they get started early.
Yeah. So do
That's you know what, that's screaming teen pregnancy.
Puerto Ricans, but damn, 7 kids, 26.
7 kids.
Your life is a wrap at that point. 7 kids at 26. Oh my God, that's crazy work.
That be going around saying what need to do for y'all. I just want y'all to know, half of y'all was not supposed to be on Earth walking right now, and that's why I don't know why be frustrated and crashing out over y'all. Y'all was supposed to be left in the kingdom. Y'all know that? Y'all mothers ain't tell y'all, but I'ma tell y'all. Your mother turkey basted you and put you inside of her because she wanted to get back at your father and his new girlfriend to show her, yeah, this still with me. He gonna leave because I'm pregnant. Plan backfired. Your father stayed with his new woman, married her, had new kids, and your mother is flabbergasted. Now she raised you up to be a whore to make you think that owe you the world.
Whoa. Man. This woman's going in. I do think a lot of this stuff is generational trauma, though. Like, I think that, you know, being a single mom is like learned behavior. We see a lot of girls that are raised by single moms that end up becoming single moms because their moms were single moms and their grandmas were single moms. Like, it's just, we've seen it too much. Chat, put one in the chat if you've seen this. You see a single mom who had a child, who had a girl, and then the girl ends up being a single mom, and it's like, well, where do you think she learned it from? Apple don't fall far from the ovary, you know, type situation. So it's really not surprising, and it's sad. It really is. But I know 3 generations of single moms. Now, these aren't my family members, but of people that, you know, the grandma's a single mom, the daughter's a single mom, and then the granddaughter's is a freaking single mom. Like, it's truly sad. And this is a random story. Cass and I were at Whataburger. If you don't know what Whataburger is, you got to go to Texas sometime. But there was a lady there. We were there about a week ago. And she's saying, yeah, my granddaughter's about to have a baby. And we're like, oh, congratulations. Your granddaughter's about to have a baby. And then she starts oversharing this lady. And she's like, well, my granddaughter's actually 15. And I was like, oh, my God. And then she proceeds to say, I don't have a husband. And then her daughter probably don't have a husband. And then her granddaughter probably doesn't have a husband at 15. And it's just like, this crazy cycle of single motherhood is absolutely wild to me. But we see it happen all the time. It's truly sad.
Wait, you said it's unfortunate you have to pay for the first date?
It's not unfortunate. I mean, but that's just my role. No matter how I feel about it, that's just what it is.
So you don't agree?
I don't agree with taking hoes out on dates with women, and there's not a lot of women out here today.
What makes somebody a hoe? Just because they ran
It's
through?
a lot.
Yes, come on.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, would you
The first thing you said, what makes a woman a hoe? Somebody that's ran through? Ding, ding, yes.
Oh, no. What makes it? What's the difference between a hoe other than that she ran through? Like, what's the other qualifications?
There's a lot of other qualifications.
Well, tell me.
How many do you need? We're gonna be here all day for that. I swear to God. Well,
Give me a few.
Makes them look.
She's ran through. She always craves validation from other men. She never wears the, you know, correct clothing. And when I say correct, I mean like modest and elegant. She's, you know, a ratchet mess. She has a potty mouth. She's always seeking validation from other men. There's a couple.
If you got a roster.
Yeah, you got a roster.
You fucking multiple niggas at one time. You're a hoe.
Yeah.
You work in the nightlife. You work at a club. You work at a strip club. You're a 304.
You half naked on IG. You're a hoe. You're
Fact.
a hoe.
Instagram.
I don't care what it is.
Fake eyelashes, fake lips, BBL, fake cans. you know, the works 304.
Man, I don't feel like I
If you do anything
I'm on
outside
Instagram
of
half
carrying
naked.
yourself as a respectable lady,
You're a hoe.
you're a hoe.
If you compliment another man,
While you're in a relationship,
you're a hoe.
You are a hoe.
It may seem so small.
you accepting drinks at the bar and gifts and gestures, whatever, from another man while you're in a relationship, you ain't got to sleep with him.
You're a
You're a
hoe.
hoe. You are. You entertaining
I'm
other
not
dudes.
disagreeing. I'm not
You're
disagreeing
entertaining
with
other
you.
dudes.
Well, the thing is, deep down, these women know that being a 304 is the mark of the beast. That's why when women shame each other, what's the first thing they say? Don't worry, I'll wait. You're a slut. You're a hoe. You're a hoe. That's what they say. That's the first thing they say. What do men say when they shame each other? What's the first thing they say? Don't worry, I'll wait. You're a bum. You're broke. You ain't got no money. We know what matters the most. Money matters with men, status, power. And with women, you being promiscuous matters. We've known this. This ain't nothing new. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that take. We've known this. This is nothing new, brother man. It's nothing new. This has been the same game since I was born. I remember this was in middle school. The girls that were 304s, nobody wanted to buck them. Nobody wanted to, well, they wanted to buck them, correction. They did want to buck them. They didn't want to buck with them. They didn't want to be in a relationship with them. They didn't want to take them serious. Nobody wants to wife up the neighborhood bike. No. Or nobody wants to wife up a girl that's promiscuous. No. It's not. There's no badge of honor in wifing up a woman that's promiscuous. You get no credibility from other men when you wife up a girl that's been ran through like a set of stairs.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
And when you do wife up that girl, all the dudes are gonna be like, bro, what are you doing? I had a couple friends that did. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And then 6 months to a year later, it's over. And then she's on to the next guy. And then he's like, oh, I'm so heartbroken. What happened, dude? I thought she really loved me, bro. Oh, man. Dude, she wasn't yours. It was just your turn. Gotta be smarter than that, bro. Women are marketers and men are salesmen. When women are selling the product of what they want you to perceive them as, you gotta believe them. Respect women as much as they show respect to themselves. If she's dressed like a 304, I'm gonna respect you like a 304. 304s are fun, though. I'll be honest. They're cool. You got really low standards for them. You don't have to be chivalrous. You ain't got to open the door. You can treat them like one of the boys, talk down to them. Cool, whatever. A woman that has dignity and morals and ethics and is elegant and is classy and has modesty, those are the women you got to be, chivalrous towards. You got to be a gentleman. To a 304, I ain't got to be a gentleman to you. You out of your mind. But Loki, did you have a good time? Loki, can you get all the way in your place for me? Thank you, sir. They want to see you on the camera. Yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to go to LeviNichs.com for all your merch needs. Shout out to Ricky Sickle for the designs there. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time, man. Peace.